say that you're a big fan of the 1967 Ford Mustang GT 2+2, but you think it's too high in fuel consumption and not really good for the environment. Don't worry, because there's a new model that will give you the pleasure of the Ford Mustang and the environmental friendliness of the all-electric Tesla. So I'd like to introduce to you the Aviar R67. This newly conceived car has managed to solve the problem of an exciting muscle sports car, or the eco-friendliness of a Tesla. It is based on the 1967 Ford Mustang GT 2+2, and this R67 has apparently been fitted with the Tesla Model S P100D motor. Conceived back in 2018, this Aviar car makes claims that this R67 is the first all-electric muscle car with incredible acceleration dynamics combined with high levels of comfort and, most importantly, zero carbon emissions. You'll be surprised to learn that this car is not made by Ford, nor is it made by the Americans. The Aviar R67 is made by a Russian startup. Interesting to see how Ford will react to this car that resembles the Ford Mustang GT 2+2 Fastback made back in the 1960s. This car is only at concept stage, and yet it has not gone into production, nor is there any certainty that it will. Apparently, this car is now planned for production sometime in 2020. I'm sure that the coronavirus will have an impact on the eventual launch date, if it ever gets launched. This car can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.2 seconds, powered by its 840 brake horsepower motor, reaching a top speed of 155 miles per hour. A full charge of the battery can supposedly give you an impressive range of 315 miles, of course, depending very much on how you drive. One problem about driving this electric car is that you do not hear the beautiful wailing sound of the 5-litre twin-turbocharged V8. When revving at the traffic lights or when driving at mind-blowing speeds on a German autobahn. Fear not, because the company claims that they fitted the car with technology which reproduces the sound of a V8 engine. I'm quite curious how they can get this right. Can they really replicate the roaring sound of a 5-litre V8? I have my doubts, but we shall wait and see. Apparently this car will also come with self-driving technology in the future, but I say, what's the point of a self-driving sports car, and where's the fun in that? Now please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so you get alerted the moment I make any upload. Please also follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/SahilCarReviews. If you want me to review a particular vehicle of your choice, please message us on Instagram at SahilCarReviews or drop a comment in the comment box below. Whichever way suits you, I look forward to seeing the comments. So it sounds like, if they get it right, this car may well be very exciting to drive. But what about the comfort levels and the interior? According to Aviar, this car is really comfortable to sit in and to travel in, because the seats are super comfortable and the suspension is slick. So when you drive on a bumpy road, you do not feel it. The car's interior quality is superb and looks very much like the inside of a Tesla, with a wide infotainment system. Of course, it will be a significant upgrade from the interior of the old GT 2+2, although the classic car fans will still prefer the classic looks. The infotainment system is similar to Tesla's 17-inch color touchscreen. The instrumental dials are also fully digital, which is the trend in most modern cars these days. Everything in the car is controlled from the massive touchscreen, which is the infotainment system. The boot is pretty small, as you would expect from a sports car. After all, this is not a car you'll normally take on a holiday with a family of 5, but rather something that a young affluent couple will drive to impress the friends. For this reason, the seats are also not foldable, naturally because they're only front seats and nothing at the back. And for this reason, it is just like the 1967 Ford Mustang version. Behind the 2 seats is a storage space. Don't worry, but of course, this car is not so practical to go for large item shopping at IKEA or to go skiing at the French Alps. Although this car should be really fun to drive on the twisty mountain roads. What does this car cost? Your guess is as good as mine, because Aviar haven't priced the R67. Only saying that the cost is, in inverted commas, on demand. That's because, so maybe you will have to get close to placing an order before you know what it will cost. So what's my final verdict on the new Aviar R67 and the seemingly exciting launch of it? Should you avoid it, shortlist it, consider it, or just go ahead and place an order? Me personally, I would consider it, because it's a speedy electric car that brings back the nostalgia of the classic and most sought after the GT2+2 Fastback. However, we'll need more information before I can make up my mind. And all things considered, if you love the classic Mustangs and you want to save the environment a little bit, then you should just go ahead and place an order. That's because the R67 will actually manage to replace its classic rival. And thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!